ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bear Beer Reviews. Tonight we've got a really cool bottle of beer to review. This is one I received in a trade at Copenhagen Beer Celebration with Peter, the master of the hoppets. And this is a beer he untaps all the time. This is Limfjords Porter, double brown stout by Thisted Bryghus. He untaps this 5 out of 5 all the time, and I was really excited when he said he was going to get his hands on one of these for me, because I wanted to know what all the fuss was about. And there's a little bit of a backstory to this beer. This was originally brewed by the Urban Brew House, and I'm going to read from it in Aalborg. And it was brought out by Thisted brewer Peter Clemenson, who worked to perfect this Baltic Porter, making some adjustments to it, including some black licorice, smoked malt and lager yeast. And this is kind of the original Danish craft beer. It's Baltic Porter clocking in at 7.9%. If it weren't for this, there wouldn't be a kind of craft beer movement in Denmark, which is pretty cool, to be honest. So yeah, I think we've got to crack this open and give it a try. I'll be desperate to get my hands on this for such a long time. Pop it. Ooh, good fizz as well. Done with lager yeast, so it might have a little bit of spritz and carbonation to it. We'll pour out to a glass and see what we have. Wow, it's got a pretty dark head in it, actually. Darker than I thought it was going to be. It is probably just a little bit opaque around the sides. You can just get a little bit of light through the glass, but it's pretty darn dark, and it's got this lovely coffee-coloured, like milky coffee-coloured head in it. Really big, thick, and lacing like anybody's business. Looks fantastic. So let's get in there, give it a good smell. Ooh! Wow, yeah, there's definitely some smoky notes in there. There's a little bit of smoky bacon, a little bit of round malt, there's a lot of licorice. I'm an absolute massive addict to licorice, so I can smell it a mile off. It's just got this huge pungent, almost salty licorice note. Kind of mixes well with that smoky, salty round malt as well. It smells a little bit sweet too. It's got a good complex nose on it. So cheers everyone, let's get in there and give it a go try. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is good. That's pretty nice. I mean, it clocks in at 7.9%. It's got a really thick, rich, full mouthfeel. Tons and tons of smoke malt in there. It's almost kind of like treacle note running through the middle. Dry treacle flavour. And definitely in the aftertaste you get a ton of licorice. It kind of dries out on the palate, and you almost get that kind of bitter licorice root flavour. But at the start it's quite sweet, to be honest. Kind of milky maybe, a little bit of dark chocolate with a nice bit of round malt to kind of flesh it out. Nice little flavour to it. Kind of big, bold and punchy, but because it's got lager yeast, because it's been fermented with lager yeast, it finishes kind of, I don't want to say abruptly, but clean. Finishes really clean. There's no over kind of tannic bitterness, there's no big boozy finish that you could get on some kind of imperial porters or stouts. I can see why Peter likes it for sure. I definitely can. It's a really tasty beer, and I have a massive aversion normally to kind of smoked beers, despite the fact that my grandma's German and her favourite beers are Rauch beers, and she drinks them like a fish. But this is one of those beers where you can definitely see that it's a part of a bigger beast and it's fleshed out in its entirety. Really good for a Baltic Porter, stout that I really do like. You get all the flavour from a stout without the kind of cloyiness you can get from well, that you can get from a stout, yeah. Finishes with that kind of nice clean lager finish. This is a beautiful beer. You could easily suck quite a few of these. I'm really enjoying it, to be honest. More so because it's got it in a trade with a good friend, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Peter. You should go check out Master of the Hobbits. I didn't mention it. Subtle hint. He's a really good reviewer. It was really cool meeting him at CBC. Yeah. Do I give it a rating and risk the fear of, well, run the risk of annoying anyone? Yeah, why not? I'd probably give this a good 9 out of 10 actually. It's a really well balanced, rounded beer. This is genesis of the Danish craft beer movement. It's a really, really good genesis. Much better than kind of some of the beers that we probably got started on in the 70s. They've now fallen behind. I reckon if this had like a funky branding on the front of it, and I don't know, had some kind of cool craft as fuck artwork on it, you would be very, very happy drinking in calling it craft as fuck. So let's put it that way. It's held its head up high against modern beers for sure. Really like it. It's a fantastic beer. Yeah. So thank you again, Peter, for trading me one of these bottles. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Until next beer review. Cheers, everyone.